court advantage. Kenny, what does their mentality have to be tonight?
Well, they can't get overconfident. They can't have that feeling that I have right now. I just feel that I know what's going to happen.
I'm
a little overconfident.
You're overconfident?
Yeah,
tonight? Overconfident about what?
Because they're higher speed. They've got to protect their home court advantage. So I kind of know what's going to happen in this game. I'm a little overconfident.
You know, they need to take the approach like they haven't done anything yet. You know, the series doesn't really start until a team wins on the road. So they'll be fine, but they have to have the right approach.
Are you feeling overconfident tonight as we sit here?
Always.
About what? Overconfident about what?
Right.
Oh, my gosh. Another song.
Kevin Harlan, take it away.
Tap tonight, NBA playoff action continues. It's Game 2 of the Western Conference semifinals. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. We've got the San Antonio Spurs and the Los Angeles Clippers. Look at the Clippers. Guys, win after win, they have been utterly dominant in the postseason. One sweep after another.
History tells us when you can win the first 2 games of a series, it's not 100% certain, but you give yourself a pretty decisive edge in the series.
Yeah, they'll take control with the win here, no doubt about that. So if you're the road team, it's even more critical to get this first one to survive in the series. Lose 2 in a row, and they'll go home with their backs clearly against the wall.
All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up.
Oh, wow.
Beautiful jam.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came upright with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
That Kia Slam Cam replay really gave you a good look at the action. Here's Los Angeles now. The results in their game on Sunday left no doubt.
And in that game, guys, I mean, the beneficiary of what was some very lackluster defense being played against them.
Agreed, guys. It was really quite shocking and disappointing how many free runs to the hoop they got.
Here's Parker. The Clippers getting the bucket. Lets it go. It's hauled in by DeAndre Jordan.
The right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for him.
Now here is Aldridge. Green, no luck.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
A shot by Paul, nobody around. Releases from the wing and drills it.
4 or 5 shots have dropped for them already. Not a bad way to get things started.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something right. And now the Clippers on the break. Here's Navarro, and the rejection by Leonard. Now here's Parker. There's Green with the 3. Once again off the mark by San Antonio.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 fall.
And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
And you know, guys, right now they're starting to flatline, just hanging on here for dear life.
Now here is Aldridge to halt the run. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. And now the fast break. Griffin with the ball.
And it's like raining buckets right now. I wonder if this is the early stages of a blowout.
Well, we've got to be careful. Don't want to get ahead of ourselves just yet. But it has been pretty ugly so far, no doubt about that.
Turnaround Jay, and Jordan sends it back. And he gets it to go. Clippers leading by 8. Here's Navarro. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Clippers.
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunities. They're really keeping it up tempo so far.
And Doris Burke caught up with Coach Greg Popovich. Doris?
I asked him how his team's mindset was after that opening loss. He told me, we're not down. Our goal was to come in here and take one of the first 2 on the road. So we're still in a position to accomplish what we set out for. Guys?
And thank you for that, Doris. Six to shoot.
And trailing here in the first, you'd like to see them be a little more aggressive on the offensive glass.
Yeah, I agree. Not a lot of activity chasing down their misses. Some teams focus on getting back. I understand that. But you should send at least one guy after those.
Spurs trail by 10. Parker outside. Griffin with the steal. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Already seizing control of this game.
Total control, Greg, and as well as they're playing at both ends, I look for this lead to get even larger.
And San Antonio shooting in the early going here. Pretty dreadful, 22%. One-on-one here. Here's Navarro. And counts the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
And there are more points tacked on here to the early lead.
And it's a nice lead as well. I mean, it's no mystery how they've done it. They're attacking the basket.
Now, here's Parker. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Spurs working the ball around now. Green, the screen to halt the run. And Duncan with the basket on the assist by Leonard.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
And the shot is good. And it's 7 points for Clutch.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Now here's Duncan. It's in. That's his third field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
He's looking confident right from the opening tip.
Paul passes to Navarro. Call against Green. Here's Navarro. Cannot hit. And it's the Spurs taking it the other way. Parker kicks to Green. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. Green's got 5 points so far.
Boy, that was a thing of beauty by Parker.
Here's Navarro, covered by Parker. Parker with the steal. And now in transition is Parker. Here we go. It's deflected. Passes to Navarro. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. Tim Duncan picks one up.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
Really, as close as you can get to an and one right there. He almost had it.
So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. David West, he's checked in for Duncan. Diaw comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. Manu Ginobili, he's checked in for Daniel Green. And it's Mills in for Tony Parker. Now here's Mills. Now the feed to Leonard. Now the dish to Mills. And Griffin sends it back. He was all alone on that one. Clippers leading by 10. Puts it up off the inbound, and it's good on the way in. And that's 10 points for Jay.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
San Antonio calls timeout. Without question, Jay displaying his skills today.
He's been attacking the rim with reckless abandon. They're searching for answers. Some way they got to figure out how to contain him.
Now here's Mills. Diaw, the screen. And Mills kicks to Diaw. He dishes it to Leonard. Back to Diaw. Lets it go with a 3. Griffin grabs the board.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
Here's Navarro, covered by Mills. Navarro, the pass to Navarro. And the Clippers getting another bucket right there.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
The mid-range jumper is a high percentage shot for him, and when he's got that much room, forget about it.
Took him no time at all on that one. And it's 13 points for Jay.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Knocked loose. Now here's Mills. He's guarded closely. Ginobili misses. Los Angeles leading by 15. Navarro, that's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. San Antonio's gone, just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Picked by West. And there's the pass to Diaw. Outside Leonard. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Paul dishes to Jordan. Kicks it to Griffin. Rebound, San Antonio. Leonard's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Ahead. High, arcing shot. And they're on the break. Here's Navarro. And Patrick Mills gets that whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly he hadn't established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
The Spurs making a switch here. Anderson's checked in. Spurs trail by 17. 1:14 left to play here in the first. Mills can't hit.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Paul's shot is off. And San Antonio shooting in this first quarter around 38%. They're looking a bit creaky out there.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Here's Navarro. San Antonio with the rebound. There's 42 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Anderson against Jordan. Pass to Navarro. It's blocked, but they recover it. Paul with the bucket. And the Clippers lead by 19.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
And because it's still early, I wouldn't read too much into it. There's still a lot of game left. I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen throughout, just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into quick points.
And that can't continue. I mean, if they hope to get back in this game, I mean, it's really deflating from a morale standpoint. They need stops and points, not turnovers.
Again, the miss by the Spurs. And it is good at the... A buzzer! Wow!
And he beats the buzzer to end the quarter.
Terrific shot there. I mean, he was calm, he was poised, didn't rush it at all. You got to tip your hat to him. That was well done.
We're at the